Hi, Year 10. Welcome back after Christmas and New Year. I know it's a bit difficult to get back into the swing of things, so today's lesson is just going to be a little short recap. You'll need access to the document that I'm showing you here, which is the 1.2 atomic structure and the periodic table. I've included a copy of the document as well with the assignment for those of you who don't have access to it, or you just need it for reference. So I'd like you to go straight to page, I believe it's, excuse me, page 22. Okay, so we may have done this already in class, so apologies if we have. However, I'd like you to go through it again with me, just as a recap, and then I've set you a few questions to do. Okay, so we're carrying on then with group 7, the halogens. And I need you to make sure these are completed in your document. Okay, so we're filling in the blanks with the keywords below. Group 7, the halogens, very similar to the alkali metals. Okay, the halogens are all non-metals. They are found in group 7. Group 7 being the far group in the periodic table on the right hand side. Some are gases at room temperature, some are liquids, and some are solids. They all have 7 electrons in their outer shell, hence the reason they are in group 7. And they want to gain 1 electron to become stable. Okay, now they exist as diatomic molecules, in other words, 2 atoms together, which is a diatomic molecule. For example, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, and iodine. So they're symbols F2, Cl2, Br2, and I2. Okay. Now the difference between halogens and alkali metals. Halogens, as you go down the group, okay, their reactivity decreases, whereas alkali metals, it increases as you go down the group. Okay, so let's go from here. Fluorine, symbol F, chlorine, symbol Cl, bromine, Br, iodine, I, and astatine is As. These symbols here, by the way, just basically say whether or not they're a solid, a liquid, or a gas. Okay, and as you go down that group, the reactivity decreases, it gets less. Okay, so just to recap then, there's our periodic table. Our halogens are this group here, group 7. Okay, whereas our alkali metals are over here. All right. Okay, so halogens form in halides. Again, this is on page 22 of the booklet. The halogens form singly charged negative ions. Important to remember that, negative ions, because they are 1 electron short of a noble gas electron structure. So, for example, chlorine will form a chloride ions. And these halogen ions are called the halide ions. Okay, so similarly, then, if fluorine makes fluoride here, chlorine will make chloride, bromine will make bromide, and iodine will make iodide. I forgot to mention as well, halogens can form ionic compounds. All right, that's another important fact for you to remember, and you need it for the questions that I'm going to ask you in a little while. Their names change as they become a halide in the compound. So those are the names you need to remember. That's all I'm going to talk about today, because now I've set you a task, which is an Educake series of 12 questions, all about halides. Okay, now with Educake, if you have a problem with the logins, just message me and I can send them to you. You can have a go a couple of times at the test to improve your scores, but you should all be fine. But any problems, give me a shout and I'll be about during your lesson. Okay?